Welcome back everybody, just going to make a couple of videos. So the first video I'll make is just on Bitcoin. So let's have a look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance to start with. So Bitcoin dominance has been falling, and it's actually just in a bit of a recession situation at the moment. We've broken through these areas here, which we thought that we would find bounces at. We didn't find a bounce here. We in fact only just came further down, and it looks to me like we actually want to come down even further than this. We're only on a 4-hourly chart here, but realistically, the next level of support is kind of where we are now, and if we don't bounce on this level here, we're going to be coming back down to test this level pretty much at 70.75, and if that falls down all the way down at just above 70, that would kind of look like it's going to be on the cards, and I'll show you something why. Because alts are all having a bit of a pump. We'll look at those on another video, but Bitcoin here, we're on a daily chart now, so I'll just stretch this out a little bit because it's not been making very big moves at all. So if we just zoom out, first of all we'll get rid of this to start with, and I'll come back to that in a moment. So we avoided having our golden crosses on the 4-hourly. Looking here on the daily, we've got this descending trend here that we've been looking at and waiting to break outside of for quite a long time now, and the further it falls, the smaller the move up it would be to break out of this resistance. Now once we've broken out of that resistance, all we need to do then is break above this blue box territory here, which I've just stretched massively for no real reason there. So we need to break above this one here. That'd be 10,800 to 11,200, the big blue box territory. But there's a couple of things that are interesting on this. Now on the daily, it looks like the momentum is continuing to be bearish, even though we have had little tiny runs. They're not very big at all, and you can see at the size of this chart, there's really nothing much to look at. Now I stretch this up a bit. One chart that I've been looking at is the Itchy cloud, and the Ichimoku cloud is pretty good at spotting trends. Okay, so currently we are in a downwards trend, and this is on a long-term basis, and the Ichimoku cloud is quite good at spotting long-term trends. Now with Bitcoin, obviously Bitcoin's a bit more volatile than other coins and things like that, but we've had significant rejections all the way here. We've had more rejections from the top than we're finding bounces at the support and the bottom. The places we are finding bounces are on this green 50, which we've broken beneath now, and looks as though we're staying beneath it for the time being. Now, those who know how to use this chart, love it or loathe it, it's up to you. But when we have this blue cross and this blue line here that you can see, if this crosses beneath this red, which is the baseline and the conversion line, when they cross, especially when it's a cross underneath a cloud, and if the cloud is red, it would signify a strong sell signal, and it looks like we're perhaps maybe just a few ticks away from getting that strong sell signal. And if this signal takes place, I would be pretty confident in saying that the whole bearish situation that people are talking about, the 7,000s areas of Bitcoin, are more than likely to be played out. It's always a difficult one to call when you're in a situation like this, where you're right in the middle of support and resistances, and you've pretty much only got days to go before it decides whether it wants to break out or not. And like I say, if this carries on until the end of the month, which it can't do, it's going to either have to go. It's going to have to keep coming down, and if it keeps coming down, it's going to break beneath these supports, and it's going to come down anyway, or it'll break up, and then it'll break up, and it'll go up anyway. So we are only really days away. Could perhaps only be hours away, in all fairness. But the way it looks to me is that we're very, very, very close to having this cross here. I mean, extremely close to having the cross. So I would probably say that this sell signal will take place, and all the other things that we've been looking at this whole time since it broke through 11,200, that we're looking for a very, very strong sell on Bitcoin. And that will bring us incrementally down through the 9,000s, possibly to the 8,000. This will be our expected bounce, a big bounce I would expect from this 200 moving average here, 200 EMA, which currently is at 8,664. If that breaks, it's 8,000, and if that breaks, then we are we are essentially going to be in a free fall situation. Now, what that does to the other coins, it's probably going to bring them down as well, clearly. But what this will be I would imagine, would be the biggest fall that we've probably seen with Bitcoin. this year. So I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, but like I say, it looks, when you're looking at all these instruments, MACD, Ichimoku, and just the general trend, it looks to me that it's going to have to happen to the downside now. So obviously all it takes is one big push up above here, but once we break above here, we've got to break through this cloud. The cloud will be resistance too. The cloud's also within a resistance area too, so a lot of area to be rejected from. It would take a monumental push to get it above here and close above here, and when we look beneath us, we've just got little bits of support, nothing more than that. Anyway, I'll leave that one with you there. Thanks for watching, trade safely, and I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.